Hello, everybody. Mm, 1 moment to. So, hello, welcome to this stream. I'll explain in a moment what it's about. So, this is something that I usually do at the end of the year. I stopped doing it because of certain reasons, so I want to retake it again. One last road for this game, especially. One last route. Yes, I know the streamer did yesterday should be the end, but hey, I'm not the one who set the rules, right? Right. Alright, let's start. So this is me. The game is going to be in Spanish. Don't worry, I translate. But also, yes, Christmas. I haven't opened this game in like years, mostly because I lack time. Mail. Hello, boss. I got some business. I say translate, but I mean I translated games. I have credits from translating a game from English to Spanish. I have some business that would like to have your experience in the wheel to carry certain special cargo. As last time, it won't be easy and will require skill, patience, caution, coordination with paddle vehicles. I mean, special cargo, nothing new, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go for a long trip from here to the south of Italy. So the plan is that, and I'm going to take another break. And let's get driving. Mm, a little warning: I have little knowledge of how to drive. I got myself a steering wheel, but I'm not yet used to it, and I also changed my setup, so everything is pretty new for me. So I should then start with I'm sorry if I don't follow traffic laws. Well, I should know the traffic laws if everything is the same in Europe, which I don't think it is. So I'll try to respect signals and traffic lights, unlike in GTA where nobody does that. So right now let's go to where the GPS is driving us. Which I don't have a clue where it could be. Okay, it's here. I pressed the wrong pedal. Sorry. So you won't see the wheel. I remove it because I couldn't see the velocimeter, right? So I removed the wheel because I have it in hand and it gets less confusing if you see your real wheel instead of the in-game one. So I should probably change. So cargo business, let's hope I don't crash today. So first challenge, where should I? Okay. Let's try to do this. We have it now. No. Have to... Okay, probably here I can... So I won't do much commentary because this is for me supposed to be like a relaxing ending moment for the year. Oh, and by the way, check my main channel, it's the Fast Pace Without the Chew. I released new music today with the year ending and stuff. So you still love some rock and roll with a little innovation? I suggest to check it out. It's not mandatory, but it's something that I appreciate. This is a very good test of patience, skill, and perception. I usually play with 3 screens, but since I'm recording, I only see one. That's why I have the right mirror there, so I can have a look and not grill this Not here, is in the next one. That's why I say you need a lot of perception. Probably in real life it will be better, but in this game I don't really know how to adjust the mirror so you don't have an extremely bad perception of reality. Well, I almost crashed with that container. I mean, this mirror looks like cheating right now, but this is how you should do it. Well, probably not exactly like that, but since you cannot turn your head, you have to do certain tricks in order to achieve those things. One thing that I noticed is that I'm starting to drive better. So with the time, no, a little disclaimer if someone wants to become a tracker in real life, is that, oops, sorry. The tracking job is one of the worst jobs you can do. So my suggestion is to avoid it if you can. If there's no other choice, well, do what you can with your life, but think of that. Now let's drive. I don't know how. 3,000 kilometers. So one rule that I'm not going to follow is speed limits. I'm going to follow the car speed limits, not the truck ones. And yeah, 3 hours ahead of us with a little break because, well, you don't expect me to just drive 3 hours straight, right? So let's just wait till it turns green. Whoops. Yes, this is just me driving. So sit back, relax, and just enjoy. It looks like the highways were updated for the new DLC. At least that's my perception. My perception about it. Also, you can avoid driving with gear. It's a pain. That wasn't my fault. Well, it was partially my fault because I don't have good mirrors. I don't have the right mirrors. More, you get the idea. So please play this with a weather screen so you can see the both real mirrors and not this fake one. And I forgot that you need to have to turn your lights on Sweden all day. Yeah, lesson learned. Well, I disabled tickets, so I won't be fine in this game. But in real life, don't even doubt about it. Traffic tickets are a lucrative business for governments. Well, and now tackling. That was very, very close. I mean, it what happens when you have to pay attention to 93 things at the same time, which makes me wonder, how is it possible to drive following so many norms and without forgetting every single thing that you have to do? Because to me, it looks psychologically impossible. And when something is psychologically impossible, you know that it is a very big trouble. So we're going for the Denmark Bridge. Which one was... Fuck. I think I had to go backwards. God damn it. Is there someone behind me? Thank God there isn't. Yeah, go backwards. Nope, don't even try up. Go backwards. I think I had to do a very complicated maneuver. I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah. Yes, yes. Let's do something really complicated, which I don't know if I'm going to succeed. Hooray, I did it! Thank God. Holy fuck for this game. This is still in order to fucking cross a bridge. Meh, whatever. I think that was new. In previous versions of Euro Truck Simulators, you call them derap, drift. I don't know how to say it, but you could. Well, you heard that that wasn't there in previous versions of Euro Truck Simulator. That's why it took me by surprise. Because I was like doing 130 and then that sign put 90, and the curves in the base game and all DLCs aren't good, so it's something that you have to take into consideration. But it shouldn't happen with ABS. No fucking way that's 70. There's no way. Is that a gas station? Because I need to stop on one in order to refuel. Also, let's see what... let's try to do a strong brake to see what happens if I just go too deep. It's possible I want to do it in a straight line. Yeah, it looks like it derogates. So let's refuel and then go to sleep. And in the while, I'll take a break. Do a break to stretch and whatever. Holy shit, the gas here is expensive. In Russia, I believe it's probably not even a euro. I mean in Russia in this game, not in real life, but probably in real life is the same case. Oh, hello. Yes, I'm fine. Sorry, I was muted. So I was trying to find a place to sleep here. This is something that I do every year, every end of the year, but I stopped to do it because reasons. Reasons like I forgot, I was poor, I had other tasks to do. Whatever the reason was, just couldn't find the time to do it, even at the end of the year. And now I have to figure out where I'm go. Oh yeah, yes, I think I know where I'm going to sleep. Oh, it's in the other side. Okay, forget about it. Today not there, so no, this is not in the schedule streams. Oh, I managed to sleep something in the ship. Thank you, SSS software. Yes, this is not Depths of the Kingdom because that mod is finished. So the next thing is probably going to be that mod of Breath of the Wild. I haven't checked Ace Combat yet, but I'll check someday because I was busy doing something else. But here I am. Is this stream going till midnight? No, it isn't. It's not going till midnight. It's going till I reach the destination, which is still has a long way to go. I think there's about 2 or 3 hours left because I departed from here and an hour already passed. So yes, and I did stay 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes trying to park, and I still haven't managed to do it. But it's okay, I'll find somewhere else to sleep. Okay, which destination? I don't remember the name. Catanzaro Cargotas. And if you see me struggling, it's because I have the keyboard very, very far away from myself. Well, now we're in Germany, where speed limits are a conspiracy theory. At least in autobahns, which is the equivalent of the Spanish autovía. My cat is also watching. Say hi to your cat from my part. Also, I don't know if you play GTA Online, but they added cats in the new mansion. And yes, I think I'm not going to do much commentary here because this is something to being relaxed, not something that to comment or to say a lot of things. So when I'm saying that in Germany speed limits are a conspiracy theory, just watch. In Germany in real life is everybody driving 41 with speed. Yes, in autobahns. But if you, at least in this game, if you enter the country, there's a sign where the speed limit suggestion is 130 and that's where we're going to go. I know trucks are limited by 90, but I'm not following that rule because otherwise I'm going to spend 5 hours here. Oh my god. Oh, here is 130. So yeah, there are speed limits exist in Germany, but not in all the parts. As far as I know, because I'm not from Germany, so my knowledge is limited about this subject. And now I had to find a place to sleep. Again. And this time I hope it works. So yep, nothing else to comment. Just sit back and enjoy the drive. With some, it's not a full commentary. I'll probably say things. In some interesting moments, but other than that, I'll be just quiet and driving. Iberia Quarry. Interesting name for a track. Yeah, seems something relaxing, okay, unless I get pissed at something. The goal is to be here and relax. Yes, I mean, I'm with an steering wheel. I don't have a lot of experience with a steering wheel, but I know to just drive and forget about it. But I'm not that excellent, and you'll probably see if you have the chance. I need to get into the... But yes, I used to drive with mouse and keyboard, and now I'm doing it with an steering stick and a gearbox, which is a nightmare. And now most trucks in Europe just are automatic. So yeah. This is the proper place to sleep. A truly first world class resting place. Which is ironic because the other place I wanted to try to sleep was in Denmark, which is supposed to be a first world working area as well, but Yesterday I was by a friend and played Xbox Simulator and was so bad that my friend already cried. Okay, I'm going to take a 1 minute, 2 minute break. That's it. Sorry for the wrong card. I'll be back in 1, 2 minutes. Yes, this is a spaceship. It was the NASA shuttle that shot down in 2011, and now SpaceX is doing the space missions. And can you get to Kaiserslautern? Yes, it means waiting. I don't know if that city is even in the map or it has another name because. Let me Google it first. Just as an is my birthday. Oh, okay. So you're from the Alpha generation then. Okay, it doesn't look like it is in the map. So no, we cannot get there. No, we cannot get there. Oh, Hold on, I had to disable something that I always forget. And now it doesn't want to work. Yes, I have to disable night vision, but since Windows does not want to work, then I don't know. I have to force the screen or something. I usually enable night vision so it doesn't hurt my eyes, but if Windows doesn't help, then there's nothing I can do. So yeah, fuck you, Big Gates. Fix your Big Bill Gates. No, I don't know who is in Microsoft right now, but I don't care. Your OS sucks, and you want to change $200 for this piece of garbage. They haven't had a single day where I can prove that it sucks. They had to that the fucking system restore does not work, does not restore, and somebody else, some idiot that doesn't even know what he's talking about, will say that he didn't have any problems, so in theory, Windows works. Yeah, fuck you. The one that don't even try to do anything on this extraordinary, or that doesn't even care about losing files. I met people that are that ignorant that I don't even know what they will do, even if after studying computers, I don't know what they will do if the computer breaks. 200 bucks for the Pro. I can just set intensity to 0. Well, fuck you, Bill Gates. Okay, shall look better. Yes, I think everyone can agree with me that Windows sucks. Nothing out of the extraordinary. With all of that out, let's just proceed with our voyage. Also, I don't know if you can put custom dates on the Twitch calendar because. But you know what's the best part? That nobody buys Windows. I haven't bought a single Windows license yet. And it feels great because it's a middle finger to Bill Gates or whoever it is right now at Microsoft. And just have a moral reason to pirate it. Which is very easy. Easier than Photoshop and some other Adobe software. Windows garbage, yes. I mean, it's usable. But if you want to do something out of the ordinary, Windows sucks. If you want to restore the system, Windows sucks. If you want to customize it, Windows sucks. If you want to build services, it sucks. If you want to... Well, if you want to make backups, it doesn't suck. But if you had to trust Microsoft over an open source alternative, the open source alternative is always going to win. No matter what. But yes, that's the Microsoft idea. Printed aside, Germany used to be, at least in the recent years, one of the worst places to drive in this game. But since the developers did a rework on this map, now it is amazing. And this is no DLC. This is from the base map. And it looks now in perfect condition, without too much curves and too much disaster in the middle. Whoa, one working thing, that's a world record. I mean, don't get me wrong, it kinda works, but it is a miracle that it does something properly. But if you ask your friends in school or above internet, everyone will agree the same. No matter how much Windows do you use, it sucks. And I don't even use Windows in any of my servers. I just have it on regular computers. I need Windows to work with. In my case, Windows doesn't give me a lot of trouble anymore. But I still feel the need to just do extraordinary things in order to fix problems. Like, for example, a steering wheel. Before the stream... Well, this probably be a software problem, not a Windows problem, but I had to reinstall the software. I had to reinstall the drivers and whatever. I think I'm getting out of the field. So here it is, part of the freeway, or the autobahn, which in Spain this will be called autovia, which is a kind of a special road. It's not like another name for a motorway or a highway. It is literally a state-funded motorway with special norms, and in Spain free of toll. They know we're working here. Sorry, don't know what well in English is. In German we say Autobahn. Yes, Autobahn. That's the name that these kind of roads have. That were... I don't really know what is fact, but I think they were built by Nazis, or they were planned by Nazis, and then it came out into the structure we see today. Not in this game, because this is a game. In real life, it is probably another type of stuff. Yeah, the most streets in Germany got built by the dictator Adolf Hitler. Yes. I mean, it's the same in Spain. If you look about most of the highways, motorways, whatever you want to call it, most of them were built in the 60s and 70s, and then the 80s, 90s, and etc. And in those years, there was a dictator ruling, which ironically became the best economical period of the entire country. And now, well, now it's ahead of the growing in Europe thanks to tourism. It's like a miracle. It doesn't matter how ruined this country is, as long as there's people coming in, the economy is going to grow. At least for now, because that cannot be kept forever. This is a pretty strong curve. If I did that in 130, I will probably capsize. And capsizing a truck is not really that uncommon in Europe. I've seen it with my eyes twice in the same curve. We should give you an idea of how serious it is. Boom! Mission failed. Restart. Is that a reference or something? There's no way this here doesn't have a speed limit. Yeah, it's Combat 7 Skies Unknown. Have you ever seen the Dinner for One? Have you ever seen Dinner for One? Dinner for One? I don't know what that is. Sorry. is in TV every year silver. Sorry, I mean New Year's Eve. I don't really watch TV, so I don't know why. what? I don't know anything about watching TV anymore. I have a TV at home, but I rarely use it. At least here in Spain, there's nothing interesting in TV anymore, aside of drama. It's about 90 birthday of a lady and all her friends died far ago. It's hard to read and drive at the same time. I'll try my best. But their butler, just like he saw her five be his friend, and at the end, he drank 10 to 15 wine glasses. Okay. That's a very interesting story. I mean, you can nowadays tell stories about everything. Uh, Whoa, whoa, that's the call of police. Whoa, whoa. Oh. Interesting fact. Also, I have a curious question. How many people in German speak English at a decent level? everybody in Germany knows it is like 45 years old. I guess 70%. Like, yes, that's what the statistics say. That Germany is one of the countries that has most non-native English speakers in the world. But what I always wonder is, how is that a theme? Lack of information on internet? Availability of information on internet? Okay, now we are in, I don't know the name of the country, but probably a Czech Republic. Oh no, I'll know in a moment. Yes, it's probably Czech Republic. We're getting closer to Italy. No, this is Austria. My bad. Because here in Spain, as I said, if you find someone that can speak proper English, then you probably won the lottery. Someone told me, who doesn't speak English nowadays? I know a lot of people that cannot even speak, can make a simple sentence in English. And is it English important nowadays? Yes, I must say yes, because you can talk with everyone in the world and you don't know where you're going to win opportunities, especially here in Europe, where in every country that you can work, travel, etc., everybody speaks in their own language. So you have to learn, well, not the local language, but at least English, so you can talk with anyone there. Because in Spain, I almost leave it there. The option that you have for speaking with people oh, this is new in Euro Truck. This was in American Truck Simulator, the Bascule thing. Is Bascule? How do you say Bascule in English? I'll figure it out someday. Whoops. The Whoop Whoop is a song. Oh, our school we learn Latin, France, and Spain, France, Italy. Was it on your in call? I prefer not to say where I'm from, as I want to be like, oh, I'm from this place, and in this place you have a lot to be a person that has no oh, that is okay. Goodbye. I mean, the game, sorry. I don't. Oh, Catanzaro. Cargo. Yeah. Is Catanzaro, I believe, because Cargo Trans is a company. Looks like a company. And it's in Italy. And they got the DLC back in 2018. It was one of the DLCs that I bought when it came out, and now I haven't purchase more DLCs at the moment, not even Iberia, which includes Spain and Portugal. And I think Gibraltar. Verona, we're getting closer to Italy. Should probably slow down because that curve there looks really intensive. Sorry for confusion. I don't wanted to like force you to say where you are in real life. No, okay, it's okay. I mean, I'm not offended by it. It's something that I don't like to say it, but it's not offensive to ask. In my case, I rather not say it because I want to have an international perspective of life instead of a regional one. So, and in order to achieve that, it's better to probably say I'm from the world. But in my case, I'm comfortable with saying that I'm from Spain because I speak Spanish, and you can notice that. But you probably cannot notice where from Spain I'm from because someone told me that I was from another region that isn't even close to where I am. So yes, but it's not offensive, at least for me. Back to the game. Now we have to pay toll. I hope I don't choose the wrong gate this time. And I believe this is also new because I don't remember seeing this in the game. What's this? Okay. 45 euros. Well, better than 180 something from the Denmark bridge. That was really expensive. I'm from the world. That's no in my speech, but in German I say Ich bin von der Welt. What in Germany sounds like what in Germany sounds like shit. Okay, so now we're in Italy. Alta stazione 500 metro. Nice. It is 500 metro. I have to use my Spanish to try to read Italian doubles. That's how it will sound like. Yes, it's like at the end of the world, especially if you wander a lot on the internet, we're all humans from the same planet Earth. And if you're a respectable person, then you probably will be fine anywhere in the world. I don't know why the separation of culture, language is something that you must carry, but why the division of the population? Why someone is wrong, someone is right? Can't we just agree on things that are natural in all human beings instead of just using culture and traditions like a form of saying this is right, this is wrong. Because here where I live, there are things that are culture that I don't even like. But there are things that are not culture they're also right. And there are things that are culture that they're wrong. But since they have a lot of connection into a culture, they don't want to move on to another things. Like the bulls in Spain. Some people like it, I don't. Do you have to respect others' tastes? Well, probably yes, because it's better to be quiet and not say anything that complain. You will be happier in life. At least if you're discussing with an idiot. If you're talking with someone that has a little knowledge of life in general, then it's going to be a very different conversation. Okay, that sounds cool. Yes, I mean, once that I've met people all around the internet, and when you see that, I mean, from the internet and in the world, because in my country there are a lot of people that come from different parts of Latin America, from Argentina to Paraguay to anywhere, and you see that they're like brothers at the end, because yes, 200 to 300 years ago they were Spain, but that has been so long gone that they moved on. But they carry our language, and they can use that to communicate and to have a prosperous life here, like someone that has to learn the language from zero. Even though they have worse conditions to move, because they had to ask for a visa and whatever. But they integrate here just great. They can make friends here. They can understand the culture here. That's what happens when you share a language. What happens when you don't share a language? You can still fit in, but it takes a lot of effort. A society that cannot fit a person from the outside, I think it's a society that doesn't go anywhere. At least in my opinion, because you need friends to survive in real life. That's how it is. Because having connections gives you also opportunities and even jobs. A lot of jobs today are from knowing people, not just making a CV and sending it to an enterprise. I don't know how the job market is there in Germany, but Spain is terrible, and most enterprises ask for experience that nobody can have. And the centers where you study, where you prepare yourself for a job position, doesn't even teach you proper things. Which is very sad, because the solution became part of the problem. And well, that's life, I guess. Survival. But in my case, entertaining people is something that I like to do. A lot of people just do this for getting money, I do it because I love it. That's why I still go on after 10 years. And I have to sleep again. Great. Well, where's the next gas station? I'll read you in a moment. I'm trying to find the place to park and sleep. And maybe refuel, because gas here should be cheaper than in Sweden. Or Denmark. I mean, yes, I have fun, because at the end of the day, money is printed paper that loses his value with the time. And when you do something for fun, you can do it with a lot of time and with a smile in your face. But it's true that, well, driving is one of the worst jobs in the world, according to someone that I know that drives trucks for a living. That's one of the worst jobs that you can do, and I kind of certify that, even though I don't drive trucks in real life. I've been driving trucks in this game for a long time. I'd rather drive buses. Time to break. On Twitch, I yesterday watched through Starsight, and there was one streaming woman with only BH and underpants. This is us. Like the hot Twitch is now like a porn. Whoops. Well, whatever. I still have time, don't I? Oh yes, I still have a lot of time. Well, looks like it's not going to take me forever, like I thought. Was this a bossy overtake? Yes, Twitch nowadays is like a porn platform. I have a friend that made YouTube and had, after 1 year, 11 subs, but gave up because he had not enough subs for him. When I started on YouTube, 1 subscriber was a goal, and now I have 600. Which, yes, it feels nice. But what feels nicer at the end of the day is providing something that people enjoy. Because that's when you feel satisfied with yourself. I mean, creativity is something that humans need to do to survive. Because that's how we arrived here. That's how we got video games. That's how we got computers. Someone thought, what if I... Yeah, what's today on your house? On his house? Or my house? YouTube channel, I mean... Yes, I know... But... What did he want at the end? Getting subs or making content. In my case, I started making YouTube videos, not uploading that, but making videos because I wanted to make movies, not because I wanted to gain subscribers. In my years, those things about YouTubers weren't even a thing. I'm talking about 3 years ago, when you were a baby, or even before you were born. The years on YouTube were mostly people that uploaded their stuff without worrying about oh, without worrying about subscribers and all the drama that is in internet right now. And that was before TikTok even became a thing. They wanted money. Your channel is the fast paced choice. Yes, if you search in YouTube, there will be another fast pace. That's my main channel. This is secondary channel, which has indirectly become my main channel because, well, that's life, I suppose. But yeah, it is the fast space 2, which I'm also streaming there as well. I stream on YouTube and Twitch because, hey, Stream Elements allows me. Which Stream Elements is a plugin of OBS, so if that plugin allows me, why shouldn't I? And here I am. Will I sign up in another platforms? Probably. I haven't checked yet, so I don't have any idea of where I'm going to stream next. I don't know if I'll sign up on Kick. I haven't heard nice things about it. And yes, that's how you have to live your life, because no matter how much money do you make, you're going to die someday. And you have to take that pride, well, not take, you have to live all that you want in life in reality, because you cannot get your money, your friends, or anything into the afterlife. Yes, I know it's not healthy to think about death, but that gives you also a chance to live a life differently. But I'm on Twitch because on YouTube I can't talk to you, and I want to talk to you because you are very, very, very cool. Yeah, thank you. You can create a YouTube channel and talk to me in that way. It's free. You don't have to do... Well, when I did the process, it was free. I don't know if there are new requirements right now or some kind of bullshit. But in my years, it was just creating a YouTube channel and that's it. And if you don't have a Google account, you can create one. I think you need your phone number nowadays. But it's not a big deal. Unless you don't have a phone number. Which even for your age, 14, 15, if it is something that is uncommon. I got a phone when I was 12. I was 12 10 years ago. And I didn't like it. I didn't chat with a lot of people. Nowadays I have it, but I barely use it. Aside of just opening chat applications and writing to someone. Or receiving or sending calls, because I'm not I'm not attached to my phone all day. If I want to disconnect, I just isolate in the studio, and for example, I drive or I play games. And it looks like I'm getting very philosophical here, because it's not really common that I get to say things here on YouTube when I'm streaming. But when I look from the future into the past, I sometimes think, whoa, so much I worried about and I'm still here. I did great things, because 5 years ago, when I left a Minecraft project with friends that weren't even working seriously on it, I thought, what I'm going to do next? 5 years later, I'm still here. So I was worrying by absolutely nothing, because I still did things, I still did projects, I'm still creating content, I'm still getting people to watch it, I'm still doing challenges. So I just keep living life. And that's the nice thing about it. That life, yes, has bad things, but also has good things. And something that a Spanish teacher said to a lot of people is live with, what do you say enthusiasm in English? Enthusiasm? Have passion for your life, because that's a nice way to go. I mean to move, because life is like, I mean, there's a song from Cars, life is a highway, I don't ride. Well, I don't remember the lyrics, but like, you don't want to go to the destination, you want to enjoy the journey. And that's the thing about it, you have to enjoy the journey, not just think of the destination, because that's how I live my life in the years prior to know this. I always wanted to go to the destination, no matter how pain the trouble is. But nowadays, I think differently. Do I want to reach the destination, or do I want to travel every single day, and when I reach the destination, move on to something else? Because that's how I live my life nowadays. I always, yes, I do rest, I do take care of myself as much as I can, but you don't have to rush through it, because you don't even know if you will be able to reach your destination. Your last day isn't written, your future isn't written, so make a good one. And I'll read you later, because it's a lot of text and I'm driving, so when I get into the next toll gate, which shouldn't be far away, I believe. Well, I have a friend that said it doesn't matter if people die, kids die, or get like sexually abused, because we all die. We'll die. And one day the sun explodes, so it doesn't matter. I mean, the sun will explode in a lot of years. Probably something else will get us extincted before the sun explodes. But that's the part about life. We're all going to die. But that doesn't mean that you don't have to change the world, because yes, you're going to die, but someone else has to outlive you, because it is nice to say that yes, and we're all going to die, so let's not worry about it. But then, I mean, that's the Spanish way of solving things. Let's postpone this to the next generation, and then the next, and then the next, and now we have to pay for a Ponzi scheme, which I don't want to get into details. And nobody wants to solve it because, well, you're from the next generation, suck it. And then, well, you have two options: pay for the scheme or move to a place that treats you better. 129 euros. I don't think any role will charge you that. Otherwise, the the shipping expenses are going to be too high. That's what it says. Yes. Hey, listen, watch out. Have you ever gotten like a service? Oh, and one thing about me that a lot of people know is that I haven't dated a single girl yet. I don't know what absurd is, but I'm probably guessing that I haven't even dated a girl or fallen in love, because for me, I don't have a reason. It's not like I hate girls, but I don't see a reason on dating because I'm more focused on other things right now. And yes, I go outside and enjoy the nature. Spoiler alert. But that's how I like to live. I don't like big cities with a lot of people partying or complaining at 12 a.m. instead of enjoying life, nature, animals, touching grass, whatever you want to say. Also, here where I am, it's kind of dangerous to date a girl. But that's another topic that only the people that live here will understand. Because if you come from the outside, what's the problem of dating a girl here? You once like a girl and silly to her, but she says she don't like you. No, well, one time, but it was like a joke, where I searched a date matching app on the a matching website on the internet. I put my name and the name of another girl, and the output was you're going to get this. You and this girl are going to be successful. And just for the jokes, I told that girl, I think we're designated for each other. And she said, no, keep searching for it. I haven't searched ever since. I didn't even like that girl. I just said it because, well, she was a brilliant student. I don't know where she is right now. I don't want to know it. Yes, I didn't even like her. And almost hated her. A lot of times. Holy crap. Well, I almost hit that barrier. It happened to me 2 months ago. Oh, I mean, I'm probably not the most qualified person to say this, but at the end you have to keep trying. Oh, crap. The worst thing is we are still neighbors. Ah. Well, that could be a problem. You can still be friends with she can still be your friend. Well, there's people that say that girls and boys cannot be friends. I don't think that's true. You can still do things with a girl that is not sex or things, romantic things that people with friends do, like going to the cinema, playing video games. Although there aren't many girls that game in this world, aren't they? There are many fish in the sea. Yeah, especially in Germany, where there are like 90 million people actually. So yes, a lot of people in the sea. But the problem with having a lot of people in the sea is not that you have a lot of options, but the other person also has. And I think that's the problem of the abundance, where you, instead of thinking of looking into a person and accept his lack of features, because you don't have any more choices, now you can just swipe left on a dating app. And in my opinion, I think dating apps are the worst way to date, but are the most common one, because I know people that met girls there that don't even live in their city, and also have kids. Is there a problem with dating a girl that has kids? Well, no, unless you don't want to take care about all this shit. Hey, the cargo is intact. Fuck it. Let's keep driving. So where was I? I mean, it doesn't happen to me usually to crash into the freeway. Just because I'm not used to into this kind of braking, which in my opinion sucks. Probably because I brake it too much. What was I saying? I forgot. Cuidado de concurrencia, which I believe is drive with caution. If you do understand Latin language now. How can I link a stream to my friend? Just copy the URL and send it to him. He'll be able to watch it. I also think I don't know if she moved because I've seen her in the last time 5 weeks ago and she blocked me on WhatsApp. Oof! That's even worse. Because that doesn't mean that she doesn't want to be in a relationship with you. That means she hates you. But that shouldn't be the end of everything, you know? Well, she hates you, let's move on to the next person. You don't know how many person do hate me and how many person I myself hate. And it's still I don't care about them because they don't even have nice lives either, so... No, my friend, my J now. Okay. But I don't know if we're reaching the end. I haven't looked into the map. But we might be getting closer. Katansar, okay, yes, we're getting closer. It was supposed to be a nice driving, but I ended up talking about life itself, which is really interesting way of entertaining someone, taking the chance to talk. A lot of people are scared of talking nowadays. Me personally, I just rather be quiet unless I can give my experience to improve someone else's life. Because at the end of the day, we learn from other people. Let's just not repeat the same mistake I did and let's just break nicely. But going back into myself, yeah, I don't even... I'm not even interested into dating. And even if it was, there's, for me, no reason to even go for it. As having a girl nowadays, it's just for sex. And for kids. Or having a companionship in your life, which in my case I don't need. But if a society doesn't even want to date girls, then the entire society dies and gets replaced by a new one. Which doesn't have to be a bad thing. Unless they're replacing society... Whoops. Unless they're replacing society... is worse than the actual one. But that's an economical thing, not your life thing. Or your life, you have to do what is best for you, not what the government thinks is the best for you. Because the government is not your father and doesn't know you, probably doesn't even know your name, your full name. Even though you have a... Even if it's written in your ID, if you ask any member of the government, he probably doesn't even know you. $239 kilometers. We're getting closer. Then there was another girl. But one day my best friend said that he's together with her. Well, my best friend said there was that he's together with her, right as I wanted to say him. Holy shit. He's together with hers and wanted to say him. I think my friend is not here but can't write. No, I gave up with girls. Like I'm saying, you have all the lie by yourself, but you don't have to waste your days away, because yes, nowadays the quality of the girls have been decreasing, at least in Spain. But if you really feel like you need a person by your side, then look somewhere else. Instead of your schools, your workplace, your neighborhood, find somewhere like a club activity, or I don't recommend online because you don't know where is in the other side of the screen. So I only recommend physical places. No, if you're like me and you enjoy your life with being a solitaire or with your friends and don't even think about girls, then it's probably fine. But I also want to share something that not a lot of people talk, is that when your friends get girlfriends, then you'll be the lonely one because they'll just hang with their girlfriends. As soon as one of my friends got a girlfriend, which is in the other point of Spain, Then he proceeds to spend every single vacation time with her. And what about his friends? Well, he probably hangs on with one, two, three. In my case, I think, okay, that's your life. You decided that you want to spend time with your girlfriend that is in the other side of the country. That's okay. But in my case, I don't think I can still be a friend with you because I see the life with a different perspective from yours, and I have other priorities as well. So I just ended up that friendship and moved on with my life. And that was almost a year ago. Do I miss? That was my only friend, so now I'm alone. And how do I feel about it? Uh, well, I mean, since I'm working into my projects, I'm not really worrying that much about it. And the good thing about it is that I can move to anywhere else. Because if you have friends, it's not like you want to move out because you have family, you have friends. But in my case, I can just move somewhere else. I'm not worrying about someone. Yes, set up your goals. Don't force yourself into things that you don't love or you don't like. And at the end of the day, be happy. And also think about maintaining a social life because if you spend more time with your girlfriend than your friend, I mean your friends, then one day those friends are going to leave you, or probably not. I don't know, but imagine if the day you get divorced, then how do you spend your time? Probably you cheated on your wife, or you probably got an alternative girl and you wanted to divorce your wife because you want to spend time with the another girl. But let's suppose that's not the case, and you want to spend time with the girl. Catanzaro, nice Italian city. It looks very different than Sweden, where we departed from. I think I'll never cheat. Don't cheat, please. It's not worth it. It's never worth it. Well, loyalty is... I mean, you must betray. It's part of the nature. Do I sleep or do I unload? Let's unload. Fuck it. Goalpost. Let's park it nicely. Yeah, don't say I think I never cheat. Just, I mean, you have control of your life. It's not like, yeah, I think my girlfriend will never cheat. You can say thing because you're not sure. You're not inside her brain. I'll both find out you're like. If both find out you are like really good. mean to say, cheating is not really worth it. If you want to leave a girl, then leave the girl. And don't just spend time that you don't want to spend. Fuck off. I don't think I'll be able to maintain myself awake, so I better hurry. Hold on, that was too soon. We started talking about trucks and now we're talking about girls. Well, I mean, that's life. You don't really know what is going to be your next adventure. No, let's see if I can park properly. Which I hope I will. Yeah, shut up, I want to park. I'm not going to try to make it perfect. If it works, it works. But at least decent. In real life, you can wait here a long time before they even load your truck, so... I think I can make it better. A little... That's it. That's it, fuck. Perfect. I crashed 2 times, but the car was still arrived in place. Nice. So, that's it. 2 hours and 30 minutes of this thing. That was a pretty nice journey for the end of this year. Not snow, but well, something is something. And yes, we can finish it here. My cat usually looks really relaxed. I mean, driving is relaxing itself. Unless, of course, you're talking with someone. But in my case, more like because when you discuss with someone on the wheels, then you become more stressed instead of more relaxed. But in my case, when I had an unidirectional conversation, and nothing is nothing. Yes, nothing is nothing. I think. Anyway, so nice. Have a nice new year, everyone. And I think the next stream is the. It will start at 6, but I don't remember if it was the day 4. Probably it was Saturday 4. Okay, no, it's Sunday 4. The day Sunday 4, it will be the next stream. So thank you very much again. Leave a like, subscribe, or follow me if you're on Twitch. What game is the next stream is that Breath of the Wild mod. I'm going to. Well, I don't have any guarantee of what it will be, so I'll just check by myself. I'll try to get something so everyone here can enjoy. And I'll see you in the next stream in the next year. Bye bye.